This is Hexmas here with Hexmas Gaming with a important update on CD Projekt Red. As many of you might have heard, CD Projekt Red has been hit with a ransomware attack this week. And Engadget.com reports that with the launch of the Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red has had a rough couple of months. Now the company has tweeted it's been hacked and must pay ransom, or code from games like Cyberpunk 2077 or the unreleased version of Witcher 3 will be revealed. The attackers also dumped or threatened to dump documents relating to accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more. Here's what the official tweet from CD Projekt Red said. Yesterday we discovered that we've been a victim of a targeted cyber attack, due to which some of our internal systems have been compromised. An unidentified actor gained unauthorized access to our internal network, collected certain data belonging to CD Projekt Capital Group, and left a ransom note, the content of which we released to the public. Although some devices in our network have been encrypted, our backups do remain intact. We've already secured our IT infrastructure and begun restoring data. We will not give in to the demands or negotiate with the actor. Be aware this may eventually lead to the release of the compromised data. We are taking necessary steps to mitigate the consequences of such a release, in particular by approaching any parties that have been affected due to the breach. We are still investigating the incident. However, at this time, we can confirm that to our best knowledge, the compromised systems did not contain any personal data of our players or users of our services. We've already approached the relevant authorities, including law enforcement and the president of the Personal Data Protection Office, as well as a IT forensic specialist, and we will closely cooperate with them in order to fully investigate this incident. Now, here's what the ransom note actually said. Hello CD Projekt, you have been epically pwned. We have now dumped full copies of source codes from your per4 server for Cyberpunk 2077, Witcher 3, Gwent, and the unreleased version of Witcher 3. We've also dumped all your documents relating to accounting, administration, legal, HR, investor relations, and more. We have encrypted all your servers, but understand that you'll most likely recover from backups. If we do not come to an agreement, then your source code will be sold or leaked online, and your documents will be sent to our contacts in gaming journalism. Your public image will get even shittier, and even more people will see how shitty your company functions. Investors will lose trust in your company, and your stock will dive even lower. You now have 48 hours to contact us. This hack could be alarming for another reason, and that the CD Projekt owns GOG Gaming platform, which holds private information of numerous subscribers. However, it's at this time that, to their best knowledge, they don't believe the compromised systems do have any personal data of the players, users of their services. Now, moving forward a day later, TomHardware.com reports that VX Underground, which is a well-known entity in the data security space, stated that the data is already up for auction with a few sample bits of code available on the exploit forum. Now, the starting bid was set at $1 million, but it's easy to imagine that this will sell for a much higher price. Releasing the ransom data in separate stages is a standard method to threaten the target. In this case, the hackers are using this tactic to remind CD Projekt Red that they are serious about the ransom. Now, check it in with ScreenRant.com. The hackers have actually leaked a standalone Gwent game source code on the hacking forum. Cyber News spotted a leak, noting that the post itself bears a title, CD Projekt Leak Number 1, which suggests that this counts as the first series of the premeditated leaks. Now, Lusa Mella, a ransomware expert, told Cyber News that the data may already be circulating because the attack likely began over the weekend. If so, the clock on a 40-hour window is probably already started, and CD Projekt Red probably made their findings public a little bit late. So reason would dictate that the 40-hour window did close prior to the leak of the Gwent source code. It's not clear how CD Projekt Red plans to respond to the issue long term, While this kind of data hitting the web may seem relatively tame, it's worth remembering the Capcom data breach that became progressively worse as weeks and months dragged on. The Resident Evil publisher's last update revealed that the hack was far worse than initially suspected, with thousands of its customers, partners, and external parties possibly having information compromised during the ransomware attack. Now, presumably, the attack on CD Projekt Red was in response to the Cyberpunk 2077 situation. The game launched in such poor state across all platforms, and the last-gen console players encountered the most egregious issues. CD Projekt Red was a once celebrated studio, and now it's facing a class action lawsuit, hacks, lots of controversy. So, can CD Projekt Red turn all this bad into good? We'll find out, and as usual, we'll keep a close eye on the story and update our viewers with any developments. If you like this content and content like this, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. This is Hexabus with Hexabus Gaming, signing out.